ओम
ॐ
नमो
नमो
भगवते
भगवते
वासुदेवाय।
वासुदेवाय।
नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं
नारायण
नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं
नरं चैव नरोत्तमं
नरं
नरं चैव
चैव
नरोत्तमं
नरोत्तमं
देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं
देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं
ततो जयमुदीरयेत्।
ततो जयमुदीरयेत्।
नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु
नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु
नित्यं भागवत सेवया
नित्यं भागवत सेवया
भगवतीरुत्तमश्लोके
भगवति उत्तमश्लोके
भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी।
भवति नैष्टिकी।
Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 18, verse 33. Aho adharma palanam
अहो
अहो
अधर्मपालानां
अधर्मपालानां
pivnam bali bhucham yiva
पीबनां बलिभुजामिव
बलिभुजाम् इव
swamini agam yada dasanam
स्वामिनि अहं
स्वामिनि
यदा
अहं यद
दासानां
दासानां
dwarapanam sunamiva.
द्वारपानां
द्वारपाणां
सुनाम इव।
सुनामिव।
Aho adharma palanam
अहो
अहो
अधर्मपालानां
अधर्मपालानां
pivnam bali bhucham yiva
दीव्नां
पीबनां
बलिभुजाम् इव।
बलिभुजामिव।
Swamini agamya dasanam
स्वामिनि
स्वामिनि
अगं
अहं
यद्दासानां
यद्दासानां
dwarapanam sunamiva.
द्वारपानां
द्वारपाणां
सुनाम इव।
सुनामिव।
Aho dharma palanam
अहो
अहो अधर्मपालानां
अधर्मपालानां
pivnam bali bhucham yiva.
दीव्नां
पीबनां
बलिभुजाम् इव।
बलिभुजामिव।
Swamini agamya dasanam
स्वामिनि
स्वामिनि
अगं
अघं यद्दासानां
यद्दासानां
dwarapanam sunamiva.
द्वारपाणां
द्वारपानां सुनाम
सुनामिव।
इव।
Yeah, one recite once.
अहो
अहो अधर्म
अधर्मपालानां
अहो
Aho dharma
अधर्मपालानां
palanam
पीबनां बलिभुजामिव।
पीबनां
pivnam bali
बलिभुजाम् इव।
bhujam yiva.
स्वामी अनघ्यं यद्दासानां
Swamini
स्वामिनि
aham
अघं
yaddasanam
यद्दासानां
द्वारपाणां सुनामिव।
द्वारपानां
dwarapanam
सुनाम इव।
sunamiva. Translation purport by John Grace Avicharnarinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
जय।
जय।
Synonyms. Aho, just look at.
अहो
अहो
जस्ट लुक
जस्ट
एट।
लुक एट।
Adharma, irreligion.
अधर्म
अधर्म
इररिलीजन।
इरेलिजन।
Palanam, of the rulers.
पालानाम
पालानां
ऑफ द
of the
रूलर्स।
rulers।
Pivnam, of one who is brought up.
पीवनां
पीवना
of one who is brought up।
Balibujam, like the crows.
बलिभुजाम
बलिभूषां like
लाइक
the
द
crows।
क्रोस।
Iva, like.
इव
इव
लाइक
like
Swamini, unto the master.
स्वामिनि
स्वामिनी
unto
unto
the
the
master।
master।
Agham, sin.
अघम
अगम
सिन
sin।
Yat, what is.
यत
यत
व्हाट इज।
what is।
Dasanam, of the servants.
दासानाम ऑफ द
दासानां of
सर्वेंट्स।
the servants।
Dwarapanam, keeping watch at the door.
द्वारपानाम
द्वारपाणां
कीपिंग वॉच
keeping
एट द
watch
डोर।
at the door।
Shunam, of the dogs.
सो नाम
Sunam
ऑफ द
of the
डॉग्स।
dogs।
Iva, like.
इव
इव
लाइक।
like
Translation, please repeat after me. The Brahmana's son Shringi said,
द
the
ब्राह्मणास
Brahmana one
सन
stringy
श्रृंगी
said।
सेड।
oh, just look at the sins of the rulers
Oh,
Oh,
just look at
just
the
look
sins
at
of the
the sins
rulers
of the rulers
who, like crows and watch dogs at the door,
who,
who
like
like crows
crows
and watch dogs at the
and
door,
watchdogs at the door,
perpetrate sins against their masters,
perpetrate sins against
perpetrate
their
sins
masters,
against their masters,
contrary to the principles governing servants.
contrary
contrary
to the
to the
principles
principles
governing
governing
servants.
servants.
Purport.
The Brahmanas are considered to be the head and brains of the social body, and the Kshatriyas are considered to be the arms of the social body. The arms are required to protect the body from all harm, but the arms must act according to the direction of the head and brain. That is natural arrangement made by the supreme order. For it is confirmed in Bhagavad Gita that four social orders are or castes, namely the Brahmanas, the Kshatriyas, the Vaishyas, and the Shudras, are set up according to quality and work done by them. Naturally, the son of Brahmana has a good chance to become a Brahmana by the direction of his qualified father. As a son of medical practitioner, has a very good chance to become a doctor, qualified medical practitioner. So the caste system is quite scientific. The son must take advantage of the father's qualification and thus become a Brahmana or medical practitioner and not otherwise. Without being qualified, one cannot become a Brahmana or medical practitioner. And that is the verdict of all scriptures and social orders. Herein, Shringi, a qualified son of great Brahmana, attained the required Brahminical power both by birth and by training, and he was lacking in culture because he was an inexperienced boy. By the influence of Kali, the son of Brahmana became puffed up with the Brahminical power and thus wrongly compared Maharaja Parikshit to crows and watchdogs. The king is certainly the watchdog of the state in the sense that he keeps vigilant eyes over the border of the state for its protection and defense. But to address him as a watchdog is a sign of a less cultured boy. Thus, the downfall began as they gave importance to birthright without culture. The downfall of the Brahman caste began in the age of since Brahmanas are the heads of the social order. All other orders of the society also began to deteriorate. This beginning of Brahmanical deterioration was highly deplored by the father of Shringi, as we will find.
Hari Om Tat Sat. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishnaprasaya Bhutale Srimate Jayapathaga Swaminiti Namine Namo Acharya Padaya Nitaya Kripa Pradayine Gaurakata Damadhaya Nagara Grama Tarine Namaha Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Sunyavade Paschatya Desatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hariharaya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namah Gopal Govinda Ram Sri Madhusudanam Mukam Garodi Vachalam Pangunlangai Tegirimet Kripatama Unde Sri Gurundina Tarinam Paramanda Madhavam Sri Chaitanya Mishwaram Harim Tatsat. So this Brahmana by Sringi, as I earlier told, is the first person who violated the Brahminical culture, misused his power, and then he has disturbed the Varnashrama Dharma. In fact, he is the root cause of collapsing the entire Varnashrama Dharma. Okay. Kali has come even before him, but Kali even did not disturb because of Maharaj Parishit. But this learned Brahmana son, he has disturbed. Okay, so we cannot even blame Kali. Kali just took advantage wherever chance comes because it is his time. Kali is the time. So he is just looking for an opportunity, and this foolish Brahmana boy has given that opportunity to Kali, and Kali has influenced him. So actually, Prabhupada is very beautifully telling about the Varnashrama Dharma in the society. That head of the society is the Brahmanas. And if there is brain hemorrhage or brain storm or brain is damaged, then the whole body becomes collapsed. You cannot function. In the similar way, if the Brahmanas, they are the head and brain of the social body. So if they are misusing their power and they collapsed, that's all. The whole body, the whole society is collapsed to animalistic society. And that has started with the Sringi. So this is here very clearly given. The Sringi is very powerful, not because just he was trained by his father, but because it is the Parikshit Maharaj's reign. In the Parikshit Maharaj's reign, even small boy of a particular Varna will be very smart and very intelligent. So this Ringi Brahmana, who is the son of the Brahmana of Samika Rishi, and this Ringi is a small boy, immature boy, but he has so much of power of Brahmanas because of Parikshit Maharaj's ruling. That should be understood. And this foolish boy does not have this much knowledge to understand that I have this power because of Parikshit Maharaj's ruling. He did not even understand that. So he's a foolish Brahmana, though he is a powerful Brahmana. He is an immature Brahmana, though he is powerful Brahmana. So due to his foolishness and immaturity, he has considered the king, the emperor of the whole world as a watchdog, or what you call, uh, yeah, watchdog, to be kept outside. So this is this thing. Crows and watchdog. He has wrongly compared. See, Prabhupada is telling very clear that he became puffed up with Brahmanical power, so wrongly compared Maharaja Parikshit to crows and watchdogs. Hmm? The king is certainly the watchdog of the state in the sense that he keeps vigilant eyes over the border of the state for its protection and defense. Okay, that does not necessarily mean he's watchdog. We also say Vaishnava compared to dogs as a menial servant of the master, completely surrendered to the master, completely depending upon the master. So the dogs can be compared for its quality or for the work it does. That does not necessarily mean they are compared to animals. So here, this Brahmana boy has compared to watchdog in a wrong comparison. Okay, so that should be understood. And it is because he is immature and he has this Asurim Bhavam Ashrita. He is exhibited the Asuric quality here. Asuric quality means one is foolishness, second is power, dushprayoga, misuse of the power. These two things you will find in the Asuric quality. So Mayaya Abrahirta Jnana, their intelligence is stolen away by Maya. So that is where all it begins. The downfall of the Brahmana caste began in the age of Kali. And because the head is damaged, now head is the social society, structure's head is Brahmana, all orders of society immediately started to deteriorate on the spot. The moment this Sringi has spoken the word in the next words, that is it. In the next few words, you will find. So started the downfall. So we are witnessing the downfall of the Varnashrama Dharma starting from this thing. See, when Kshatriya went wrong, at least Parashuram came and he repaired it. Okay. But when Brahmana goes wrong, what can be done? The whole society is collapsed. Complete Varnashrama will be destroyed. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 18, verse 34. Brahmane Kshatra Bandurhi
ब्राह्मणे छत्र बंधुर्हि
Grihapalo Nirupita
गृहपालो निरूपिता
Sakatam Tadgrihe Dvasta
स कथं तद्गृहे द्वास्था
Sabandham Bhoktumarhati
सभामण्डं भोक्तुर्मर्हति
Brahmanye Kritra Bandurche
ब्राह्मण्ये
ब्राह्मण्ये क्षत्रबन्धुर्षि
गृहपालो निरूपित
गृहपालो
गृहपालो निरूपिता
सकथं तद्गृहे द्वास्त
कथं तद्गृहे
सर्वकलं दृढेत्वाश्च
सभाण्डं भोक्तुमर्हति
सखण्डं
सभाण्डं भोक्तुमर्हति
ब्राह्मणे क्षत्रबन्धुर्हि
ब्राह्मणे
ब्राह्मणक्षत्रुबन्धुः
गृहपालो निरूपित
गृहपालो
गृहपालो
निरूपितः
निरूपिता
सकथं तद्गृहे द्वास्त
सकथं
कथं
तद्गृहे
तद्गृहे
त्वाष्टः
सभाण्डं भोक्तुमर्हसि
सभाण्डं
सभाण्डं
भोक्तुमर्हति
भोक्तुमर्हति
Anyone recite once?
ब्राह्मणे क्षत्रबन्धुर्हि
ब्राह्मणे
ब्राह्मणीयक्षत्रबन्धुर्हि
गृहपालो निरूपिता
गृहपालो निरूपिता
स कथं तद्गृहे द्वास्थ
सकथं तद्गृहे वास्तः
सभामण्डं भोक्तुर्मर्हति
सभाण्डं भोक्तुमर्हति
Synonyms: Brahmane by the Brahminical order,
ब्राह्मणीय by the Brahmanical order
Kshatrabandhu the sons of the Kshatriyas.
Kshatrabandhu,
the son of Kshatriyas
He certainly
he certainly
Grihapala the watchdog,
Grihapala,
Grihapala,
watchdog,
the watchdog
Nirupita designated,
Nirupita,
designated
Sahi
he,
Katham on what grounds?
Katham
Katham
on what
grounds
grounds?
Tat Grihe in the home of him, the master.
Tadgrihe
in the home of him, the master.
Dwasta keeping at the door.
Dwasta keeping at the door.
Sabandham in the same pod.
Sabhandam
in the same pot.
Bhoktum to eat.
Bhoktum to read.
Arhati deserves.
Arhati deserves.
Translation, please repeat after me. The descendants of the kingly orders are definitely designated as watchdogs.
The descendants
The
of the
descendants of the kingly orders are definitely designated as
watchdogs.
And they must keep themselves at the door.
And they
must keep themselves at the door.
On what grounds can dogs enter the house and claim to dine with the master on the same plate?
On what grounds can dogs enter the house and claim to the dine with the master on the same plate?
Master on the same plate.
Purport.
But the experienced Brahmana the inexperienced Brahmana boy certainly knew that the king asked for water from his father and the father did not respond. He tried to explain away his father's inhospitality in an impertinent manner befitting an uncultured boy. He was not at all sorry for the king's not being well received. On the contrary, he justified the wrong act in a way characteristic of the Brahmanas of Kali Yuga. He compared the king to the watchdog, and so it was wrong for the king to enter the home of Brahmana and ask for water from the same pot. The dog is certainly reared by its master, but that does not mean that the dog shall claim to dine and drink from the same pot. This mentality of false prestige is the cause of downfall of the perfect social order, and we can see that in the beginning it was started by the inexperienced son of Brahmana. As the dog is never allowed to enter within the room and hearth, although it is reared by the master. Similarly, according to Stringi, the king had no right to enter the house of Samika Rishi. According to the boy's opinion, the king was on the wrong side and not his father, and thus he justified his silent father.
Hari Om Tat Sat. So here very clearly visible that this Brahmana boy has not compared the king as a quality of the watchdog to protect the citizens, to not allow the enemies inside. Rather, he compared the dog to the king, to the animal. So it's a wrong comparison. Out of puffedness and out of head weight, this Brahmana boy has, you know, uh, caused havoc in the entire society because of his puffedness and because of his inexperienced manner. So he did not even find the problem with his father, that when the king, the emperor of the whole world who protects the Brahmanas also, he has entered. It is because of the king's proper ruling that his father, Samika Rishi, was able to sit without any god in the hut, in the forest, not even animal coming and eating him. It is because of King Parikshit. And he was in trance, he was experiencing all the bliss. It is all because of the Parikshit. And when the king comes, the sages generally receive him very nicely and give him asan to sit and eatables. So this has to be done. And what to speak of Emperor Parikshit being a great devotee of the Lord. In fact, Samika Rishi, it's nothing wrong if he's offering obeisances to him as a Vaishnava, of course, not as a Brahmana Kshatriya, but as a Vaishnava who is above a Brahmana. And Samika Rishi, he did not respond to the arrival of King Parikshit. And Brahmana boy, if he is very well trained, he should have known that, Arey, my father did a mistake, so he was not received. Okay, he was in trance, but he should have received. Why he did not receive? So he did not even feel that there is something wrong happened on his side also. Rather, he tried to explain away his father's inhospitality. Means he is just ignoring the father's mistake and covering that up with the king's this uncultured boy has made the king in such a manner. He has justified a wrong justification he has done. Okay, so that is one of the reason. First reason, the downfall of the Brahmana began from these particular words, from these particular words. So he is comparing the king to the watchdog not as a praising manner, but as a defaming manner. So this is the first thing. And because of his puffedness and inexperience and uncultured boy, and if the power is given to an uncultured, inefficient, inexperienced boy, this is what will happen. It's havoc the whole humanity. Complete Varnasrama Dharma is collapsing. This has happened now. This has happened. This is the, you see, this mentality of this Brahmana being puffed upness and immature way, not respecting a Vaishnava king and not realizing the mistake of this his father. This has become the cause of the downfall of the perfect social order. And then as soon as it started, because of the inexperience son of Brahmana, that's all, everything is finished. So according to Sringi, this philosophy as dog not allowed to inside the house and eating, dine with him, that is dog, okay, not king. So he has done a blunder mistake in this place. He has done a blunder mistake in this place. This dog will never be invited and welcomed by the master. But here, when the emperor comes, the rishi should invite him, should give him asan, should ask for welfare and everything, and should give some eatables and drinking. All these things he should do that. Master does not do to the dog. So this foolish boy does not even understand that. And he has misused his power. So let us go to the next verse. Srimad Bhagavatam Canto chapter 8 in verse 35. Krishne gate bhagavati.
Krishne gate bhagavati.
Shastari utpatagaminam.
Shastari utpatgaminam.
Shastre utpatagaminam.
Tadbhinna setun adyaham.
Tadbhinna
Tadvinashetu
Advina setun
madhyam.
madhyangam.
Shasmi pashyatame balam.
Shasmi
Swasmi pasyat tame
pasyate
bhalam.
balam.
Krishne gate bhagavati.
Krishne
Krishna
gate
gate
bhagavati.
bhagavati.
Shastari utpatagaminam.
Shastari
Shastari
Shastre
utpatgaminam.
utpatagaminam.
Tadbhinna setun adyaham.
Tadbhinna
Tadvinashetu
setun
madhyam.
adhyaham.
Shasmi pasyatame balam.
Tasmi pasyate me
Tame
balam.
balam.
Krishne gate bhagavati.
Krishne
Krishna
gate
gate bhagavati.
bhagavati.
Shastari utpatagaminam.
Shastari
Shastre
utpatgaminam.
utpatagaminam.
Tadbhinna setun adyaham.
Tadbhinna
Tadbhinna
setu
setun
nadyaham.
adhyaham.
Shasmi pasyatame balam.
Tasmi
Rasmi
pasyate me balam.
satyame balam.
Anyone recite once?
Krishna gate bhagavati.
Krishne
Krishna
gate
Krishna
bhagavati.
gate bhagavati. Shastre utpatagaminam.
Shastari
Shastri
utpatagaminam.
utpatgaminam.
Shastre utpatagaminam.
Shastari
Tadvina setun adhyaham.
Tadbhinna
Tadvinam
setun
setu
Shasmi padyatami balam.
adyaham.
nadyaham.
Shasmi
Palam
pyatami balam.
Shastri
Shasmi
pasyate me
pasyatame
balam.
balam. Synonyms. Krishna, Lord Krishna.
Krishna,
Krishna
Lord
Lord
Krishna,
Krishna.
Lord Krishna.
Yet, having departed from this world.
the
Here
The
head
having
day
departed
having
of this world.
departed
from
from
this
this
world.
world.
Bhagavati, the personality of Godhead.
Bhagavati
Bhagavati, the
Bhagavati, the
personality of
personality of
Godhead.
Godhead.
Shastari, the supreme ruler.
Shastri
Shastri, the supreme
ruler.
ruler.
Utpatagaminam, of those who are upstarts.
Utpat Gaminam, of those who are upstarts.
Tadbhinna, being separated.
Tadbhinna
Tadbhinna, being separated.
Setun, the protector.
Setun, the
Setun,
protector.
the protector.
Adya, today.
Adya,
Adya, today,
today.
Aham, myself.
Aham
Aham,
above
myself.
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 Shasmi, all punish, shall punish.
Shasmi, shall punish.
Shasmi, shall punish.
Pashyata, just see.
Pasyata,
Pashyata,
just see.
just see.
May, my.
May,
Me,
my.
my.
Balam, prowess.
Balam, power,
Malam, prowess.
power.
Translation, please repeat after me. After the departure of Lord Sri Krishna,
After the departure
After
of
the
Lord
departure
Krishna,
of Lord
Krishna,
Sri Krishna,
the personality of God and supreme ruler of everyone,
the
the
personality of God
personality
personality of
of
and
Godhead and
Godhead
supreme
and
ruler of
supreme
everyone.
ruler of everyone,
these upstarts have flourished.
these
these
upstarts have
The
flourished.
upstarts
upstarts have
have
flourished.
flourished.
Our protector being gone,
Our
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 protector being
protector
gone.
being gone,
therefore I myself shall take up this matter and punish them.
therefore
Therefore,
I
therefore
I
myself
I
take up this
myself
myself
matter
shall
and
take
punish
shall
the
them.
take
matter
up
and
this
punish them.
matter and punish them.
Just witness my power.
Just
Just
with my
witness
Just
power.
my
with power.
power.
Purport.
The inexperienced Brahmana, puffed up by a little Brahmana Tejas, became influenced by the spell of Kali Yuga. Maharaja Parishit gave license to Kali to live in four places as mentioned in herein before. But by his very expert government, the personality of Kali could hardly find the place allotted him. The personality of Kali Yuga, therefore was seeking the opportunity to establish authority, and by the grace of the Lord, he found a hole in the perfect, inexperienced son of a Brahmana. The little Brahmana wanted to show his prowess in destruction, and he had audacity to punish such a great king as Maharaja Parishit. He wanted to take the place of Lord Krishna after his departure. Scroll up. These are the principal signs of upstarts who wants to take the place of Sri Krishna under the influence of the age of Kali. An upstart with a little power wants to become an incarnation of the Lord. There are many false incarnations or the departure of Lord Krishna from the face of the globe, and they are misleading the innocent public by accepting them. Scroll up, scroll up. Spiritual obedience of general mass of people to maintain false prestige. In other words, the personality of Kali got the opportunity to reign through his son of a Brahmana Singhi.
You see the signs, how Kali has entered. Practically, Prabhupada is very intelligently making fools like us understand how Kali has actually gradually entering in. Parishit Maharaj was so smart that though he accommodated Kali, but there is no place where Kali can enter and act. So he was silently looking for an opportunity to enter. One small hole is required when he enters, and then that's it. So this inexperienced Brahmana is very puffed up by the little Brahmatejas. And that time Kali thought he is the right instrument for me. So he has, this Sringi has acted as a Kali's disciple or Kali's agent here. The first disciple of Kali, you can say, Sringi Brahmana is the first disciple or first agent of Kali. So he has this boy is very puffed up, and then he has become influenced by the spell of Kali Yuga. Immediately, actually, though Maharaj Parikshit has given license to Kali, but there is no place for the Kali to act. So he could not find a place that is allotted to him. So therefore, he was seeking an opportunity. And by the grace of Lord, Kali found the Ashrik quality Brahmana boy, inexperienced son of Brahmana. He wanted to show his prowess in destruction. Brahmana never meant for destruction, Brahma Jnana Titi Brahmana. They only advise others in the proper way. But this Brahmana wanted to show his prowess in destruction. This prowess in destruction is Ashurik in nature. And he has the audacity to punish such a great Vaishnava king, saintly king, a Raja Rishi like Maharaja Parikshit. Just see. And he is telling in this particular verse that he want to take the position of Lord Krishna. So this is where the puffedness is the beginning of Lord it over material nature. I am the Lord. I assume Krishna's role. How can you assume Krishna's role, you fool? Huh? But this boy, he is telling that he wants to take the place of Lord Krishna and punish them. So this is the Kali's influence. Another symptom of Kali you can see from the boys being the Brahmana boy, but he wants to take the position of Krishna is the perfect words where you can say it's the influence of Kali. So the Kali has completely occupied this Brahmana boy's brain, and then taking advantage of his foolishness, Kali has entered. And then that's it. That begins the end of the entire society. So this is very condemned. And so you can see that Kali is not a fool. Rather, the Brahmana boy was a fool. Kali was seeking an opportunity. As soon as he got his opportunity, he started performing his duty. Because this is Kali Yuga. And where he was not allowed. And he has entered because it is his chance. But this Brahmana boy, he has unnecessarily opened the door for the Kali, which Parikshit Maharaj has shut. By killing Parikshit Maharaj, Brahmana boy opened the gate to the Kali. So this is the very unfortunate situation began for all of us. Srimad Bhagavatam Canton chapter 18 verse 36. Iti uktva roshatam raksho
इति उक्त्वा तरोषतामाक्षो
vayasyan rishi balaka
Vayasyan
वयस्यान्
Rishi Balaka.
ऋषिबालका
Alaka,
kaushiki apau pasprishya
Kaushiki Apa, Upashtapasya,
कौशिक्यापौपस्पृश्य
vagvajram visasarjaha
Vagvajram
Varjam
वाग्वज्रं
Visasarjaha,
iti uktva roshatam raksho
Yuktva
इत्युक्त्वा
Roshatam
Ikutta
Raksho.
रोषताम्राक्षो
Samraksho,
vayasyan rishi balaka
Yan
वयस्यान्
Balaka.
Vayasyan
ऋषिबालका
Rishibalaka,
kaushiki apau pasprishya
Kaushik Apa
Ikiyapa,
कौशिक्यापौपस्पृश्य
Uparapya,
Vagvajram visasarjaha
वाग्व्रजं विससर्जः
iti uktva roshatam raksho
इति उक्त्वा रोषताम्राक्षो
vayasyan rishi
Samraksho,
balaka
वयस्यान् ऋषिबालका
Vayasyan Rishibalaka,
kaushiki apau pasprishya
कौशिक्यापौ उपस्पृश्य
Kaushikiyapa, Upasya,
Vagvajram visasarjaha.
वाग्वज्रं
Varjam
विससर्जः
Visasarjaha,
Anyone recite once?
इति उक्त्वा रुषतामार्क्षो
Iti
Iti
uktva
Uktarosa
roshatam raksho
Samraksho,
वयस्यान् ऋषिबालका
vayasyan
Vayasyan
rishi balaka
Rishibalaka,
कौशिक्याप उपस्पृश्य
kaushiki
Kaushiki Apa
apau pasprishya
Upasprashya
वाग्वर्जं विसर्जः
Vagvajram
Bhagavatam Visasraja
visasarjaha. Synonyms. Iti thus.
इति दस
Uktva saying.
उक्त्वा
saying
saying
Roshatam Raksha with red hot eyes due to being angry.
रोषताम रायक्ष
red
hot eyes due
hot
to being
eyes due to
angry
being angry.
Vayasyan unto the playmates.
वयस्यान unto the playmate
Vayasyan unto the playmate.
Rishi Balaka, the son of a Rishi.
ऋषि बालका the son of
Rishi
Rishi
Balaka, the son of Rishi.
Kausiki, the river Kausika.
कौशिकी the river कौशिका
Kausiki, the river Kausika.
Upper water.
up water
Water.
Upasprishya by touching.
उपस्त्राप्त by touching
Upasrapsya by touching.
Vak, words.
वाक words
Vajram, thunderbolt.
Vak, words.
वज्रम
Vajram,
thunderbolt
thunderbolt.
Visasarja, through.
विसर्जा
Visasarja,
through
through.
Ha, in the past.
In the past.
past
Translation, please repeat after me. The son of the Rishi, his eyes red hot with anger.
the
son
son
of
of
Rishi,
Rishi
his
his eyes
red
red
hot
hot
with
with
anger.
anger
Touched the water of the river Kausika while speaking to his playmates.
touched
Touched the
the
water of
water
the
of the
river
river
Kausika
Kausika
while
while
speaking to his
speaking to
playmate.
his playmates
And discharged the following thunderbolt of words.
And
and
discharged the
discharged the
following
following
thunderbolt of words.
thunderbolt of words.
Purport.
Purport. The circumstances under which Maharaja Parikshit was cursed were simply childish as it appears from this verse. Sringi was showing his impudency amongst his playmates who were innocent. Any sane man would have prevented him from doing such great harm to all human society. By killing a king like Maharaja Parikshit, just to make a show of acquired Brahminical power, the inexperienced son of a Brahmana committed a great mistake.
Hari Om Tat Sat. So very clearly, Srila Prabhupada is indicating scientifically that Maharaj Varshit cursed was amongst the boys. The childish play it is. Just to show his prowess to his innocent playmates. So anybody, any normal person also could prevent him, because this boy foolishly playing with the life of the whole society and the world, he doesn't know that. So foolish he is. And anybody could have stopped him, because this particular play will going to create a havoc in the human society. Because killing Parishit Maharaj means it is very serious thing. And he wants to just to show Brahminical power by killing Parishit Maharaj. So this is, yes, done a blunder mistake here. Blunder mistake. Thank you very much. So we will see what is cursing tomorrow. Any questions or comments or realization, please do share with us. 5.
हरिबोल हरिबोल
Haribol.
हरिबोल
Haribol.
ये भागवतम में जो शराब लिया और जो शराब दिया उसको क्या होता है ये बताता है। ये श्रृंगी क्या आफ्टर शराब श्रृंगी क्या हुआ आप पंडित महाराज को जो इतना बड़ा गलती किया श्रृंगी ने कलियुग से, उसके बाद में क्या हुआ श्रृंगी को?
सिंह क्या हुआ? वो जन्म मृत्यु जरा व्याधि के अंदर फंस गया ना। वो असुरा है, असुरा
हाँ,
क्वालिटी है। भगवान कृष्ण ने असुरों को चांस दिया ब्राह्मण का फैमिली के अंदर जन्म लेकर के वो अपने आप को सुधारे, इसके लिए चांस दिया। और श्रृंगी पहला असुर था जो ब्राह्मण की फैमिली के अंदर जन्म लिया, लेकिन उसने अपने आप को सुधारने की बजाय सबको बिगाड़ दिया। यही असुर एक नेचर है।
ओ,
असुरा ऐसे ही होते हैं। तभी आजकल जो जितने भी ब्राह्मण है वो लोग पूरा एथिस्ट बन गया ना। पूरा एथिस्ट जो है, असुर जो है, वो ब्राह्मण के कुल में आकर के जन्म लिया, लेकिन वो लोग
कड़ोसूत्र
ब्राह्मण को
संभव।
पालन करने की वजह एथिस्ट बन के घूमना शुरू कर दिया। तो
यस,
जिसकी वजह से सबका सर्वनाश हो रहा है हर जगह पे।
ओके,
ये कली का
कड़ोसूत्र
युग है।
संभव।
हम्म।
यस, ओके 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 ओके, हरि बोल। थैंक यू।
जय हरि बोल। Thank you very much. So we'll resume our class tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. Okay, tomorrow morning. From tomorrow class will be at 8 o'clock, not 7:30. Till then, Grandra Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai.
जय
Jai,
Aditya Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
जय।
jai.
Vaishnav Pranam.
वाचा कल्पतरुभ्यः
Panchakalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhubhya cha patitanam
प्रतिगण
pavanebhyo
पावनों की वैष्णव
vaishnavebhyo
नमो
namo
Namo
namaha.
Namo
Jai Srila Guru Maharaj ki jai. Nitai Gaur
Jai.
Premanande.